My name is Shamekia, and this is my story. In 2010, I was diagnosed with stage 0 breast cancer. I was the age of 29 years old. I ended up having a double mastectomy and then reconstruction surgery. That also was the same year that I got married. So my doctors, they made sure they did everything before my wedding in July. I didn't start chemo or radiation because they caught it early. So I was just on a medication called tamoxifen. So fast forward 3 years, I was doing great on the medication. I ended up being re-diagnosed again in 2013 with stage 4, and it spread to my liver and in my lungs. So I ended up having to do chemo this time because it did come back stage 4. So I went through the chemo treatments, and because of the chemo treatments, I ended up getting congestive heart failure, which is a side effect of this specific chemo that I was on. We call it the red push. It was a red chemo drug, and the nurses had to slowly push it into my IV. But I had a side effect of the heart failure. So now I, of course, have to deal with the heart failure because of that. But I ended up having to do a different chemo because of it. I couldn't get that chemo anymore. So then my doctor put me on a lighter chemo treatment, and I was on that for a year. Doing great with my heart failure. In 2015, I had a radiation treatment to my liver because it wasn't in my lungs anymore. So I ended up getting a radiation treatment in my liver, and that killed the cancer in my liver. Well, 2020 has been interesting, and we're just at the beginning. I found out maybe a month and a half ago that my cancer returned for a third time in my left lung. There's 2 spots, like right up here in my left lung. I just thank God it was found early enough to be treated. So I had to do target radiation. It's a fairly new treatment. Basically, what it is the radiation machine targets directly on the tumor instead of, killing the good cells in your entire body as well. So I had 5 treatments of the target radiation, and I just finished those maybe a week ago. And so I have to wait 3 months to have a CAT scan to see if it's completely gone, which I believe in my Most High. I know it's going to be gone. And once I do get those results, I will be cancer-free. My current medications, I am on a chemo pill called Ibrance. So I take that one every day for 21 days, and then I rest for 7 days, and then I start the process over, take it for another 21 days, rest for 7 days. And then I'm also on Foslodex and Zoladex. Those are shots that I get. One of those shots I get every 3 months, and it's in my stomach. And then the other shot is once a month, and it goes in my butt cheeks. The needle is like this long. They have to push it all the way to the muscle. It hurts really bad. They both hurt, like really, really bad. But I have to do it. So I toughen through it every single month. Now, the side effects of these medications, the Ibrance, and I can only speak for me, it gives me really bad diarrhea, like every day. Sometimes I feel sick to my stomach, but I keep like saltine crackers, and my husband makes sure I keep that. My husband makes sure that I keep Canada Dry as well. I was put on a medication for nausea, but I didn't have a good side effect from that. My mouth literally started twisting on its own. So not taking that anymore. So I just do natural remedies, and it helps. The Canada Dry and the salty crackers help me a lot. The other two side effects are fatigue, and that's also with the Ibrance as well. I get fatigued every single day. Um, Joint pain, arthritis, hot flashes. Um, thank God, no hair loss uh, with the new chemo pill. You see, I still have my hair. So another side effect that I have from the radiation that I received um, is like a bad cough. So that's why my throat sounds like this, because I cough a lot. I'm at higher risk of pneumonia as well. So I have to be checked in 3 months, 3 to 6 months. I have to pay close attention to symptoms. I've already been put on an antibiotic. I took that for 5 days because my lungs were inflamed because of the radiation treatment. So he treated that. So they're closely watching me for pneumonia and things like that. And that's a side effect just from the radiation treatment. So with the coronavirus that's going around, um, I have to honestly say it's super scary, especially for a person like myself, because I do have a weakened immune system because of me having cancer and I'm on chemo treatments. So I have to take beyond precaution, whenever I leave. I honestly don't go anywhere. I don't. That's the best precaution that I can take. I stay home. The only time I go out is to my doctor's appointments, and that's it. And when I go, I make sure I have my mask on. I wash my hands. I don't touch my face or anything until I wash my hands. I have gloves on. I even put sanitizer on top of the gloves when I'm leaving the doctor's office. I come straight home, take everything off and wash my hands for the 20 seconds, probably longer, and I do it twice. And I stay prayed up. That's really the only thing that I can do. But my best precaution of me staying safe and not, being at risk of catching it is me staying home. I've been quarantined. I've been in this house for weeks, but that's fine because my health is way too important. Because I want to see my friends, or I want to go to the store, or I just want to do this and do that and do this. No, I love my life, so I stay home. Yeah, I just quarantine, stay home. And then I have a husband that if I did want to go out, it's the automatic no. So my husband makes sure I don't go anywhere. And he also, and the thing about it is, he has to take precautions. Like, he has to do the grocery shopping. I can't even do the grocery shopping. So he has to take extra precaution as well, because he don't want to bring anything home. He does. Of course, I don't want my husband to catch it at all, but his immune system is healthier than mine. He could bring it home to me, and then we have a son that's special needs, so he has to be careful as well. The people who I'm around, which is just him and our son, which he definitely doesn't go anywhere. So yeah, it's super scary times, but it's gonna end soon. I have faith that it is going to end soon. My message to people who are not listening, I want you to think about people like me. I can't speak for anyone else because I'm not in anyone else's situation. I'm in my own situation. So just look at me. You are putting people like me at higher risk because you're going out doing whatever you want to do. I could be at the same doctor's office that you are, and innocently I could touch a pen to sign my name to sign in to go to the doctor, and you've touched that pen before me, and I could scratch. You just never know. That's my life that you're playing with. And also people like me that you're playing with, and people who are in other situations that are putting them at higher risk that you're playing with. Please, I beg you, just stay home. It's not that hard. It really isn't. Oh, we are tired of this quarantine? Yes. I would love to go outside. I would love to go do the things that I like to do. I like to go to Target. I like to grocery shop. I like to go to Bath and Body Works. I like to do all that stuff. Go shoe shopping. Who doesn't? But my life means so much to me. And you're putting me at risk by not listening. So I beg you, please just stay home. You got to think about your family. You have grandmothers, you have grandfathers, you have elderly family members. Even if you don't care about me, care about yourself, care about your family. So just stay home. So if you are currently going through cancer right now, I know it's not easy. It's hard. I know firsthand how it is. But I want you to look at yourself in the mirror and realize how beautiful you are, regardless of what your appearance looks like. If you don't have hair, eyebrows, eyelashes, it doesn't matter. You are beautiful. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. It's all happening for a reason. Don't give up. Just smile. I want you to look at yourself in the mirror right now and smile and say, I am beautiful. I am strong, and I'm going to make it. Look at me. This is my third time going through this, and I'm beating it. Third time. If I can do this, I know anybody can. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. You have a purpose in your life. I don't even know you, and I love you. And I believe in you. And we're going to make it through this together. We're going to do it. You just keep your arms up because you're strong.